my name is Caitlin Orth, and the title of my project is Get Fit. The purpose of this project is to treat and prevent pediatric obesity. The Centers for Disease Control defines being overweight as having a body mass index between the 85th and the 95th percentile. The CDC states that someone is obese if they have a BMI at or above the 95th percentile. Pediatric obesity has become a major problem for the United States. In the past 30 years, the amount of overweight school-age children has more than doubled from 15% to 32%. Studies have shown that in the U.S., kids are spending an average of 6 to 8 hours a day partaking in sedentary activities such as playing video games and watching television. Adolescent obesity has proven to be a predictor of obesity and health issues into adulthood. Therefore, it is vital that family nurse practitioners are finding a way to treat this epidemic. Pediatric obesity influences all kids in the U.S., especially those children coming from low-income families. Therefore, for this project, I've chosen to use students at McFerrin Preparatory Academy in Louisville, Kentucky, because this school has 89% of its students receiving free and reduced lunches. The purpose of this project is to teach children healthy habits that will carry over into their adult lives. By having kids participate and get fit, we hope to increase physical activity in children at McFerrin Preparatory Academy and decrease the children's BMI. By the end of this program, we will be able to evaluate the effectiveness of a school-based exercise program on decreasing body mass index in children. 4 studies were analyzed for the purpose of this project. All 4 studies were randomized controlled trials, and studies were included if they had participants under the age of 18 years of age, and the study had an independent variable that involved exercise or exercise teaching. The study also had a result in a decreased body mass index among participants. In the first study by Wright, children participated in a 6-week after-school program that lasted for 90 minutes and consisted of physical activity, nutrition education, and family involvement. In the second study by Larson, the intervention group participated in 3 hours of structured physical activity every day for 6 weeks. In the third study by Tenoria, the intervention group participated in a high-intensity aerobic training program 3 times a week for 24 weeks. In the fourth and final study by Bogart, 5 schools were selected, and these schools had school-wide food changes, motivational interviewing, parental involvement in the program, and education encouraging physical activity. And this program took place over 5 weeks. The studies reviewed for the purposes of this project proposal analyzed pediatric populations between the ages of 8 and 18. Despite the slight differences in age in the interventions, all of these studies indicated that exercise is an effective way to decrease BMI in children. The Get Fit team will be made up of volunteer nursing students from local colleges in the Louisville area. The Get Fit team will also have 1 faculty member from McFerrin Preparatory Academy to act as a faculty sponsor for the program. The Get Fit program will take place at McFerrin Preparatory Academy, where a letter will be sent home to all parents who have a child between the age of 8 and 11. The Get Fit team will then go to the school and talk to children in their classrooms about this project in order to spark interest. This program will have a maximum of 30 participants, and in order to have a child participate and Get Fit, a consent will need to be signed and a physical examination will need to be performed. Once enrolled in the program, children will begin participating in the Get Fit after-school program 3 days a week on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. This program will last for an hour and a half, and students will do a 10-minute warm-up, followed by an hour and 10 minutes of participating in games that require them to be physically active. Once this part is completed, they will have a 10-minute cool-down, and during this 10-minute cool-down, the Get Fit leaders will be teaching them health tips that can be easily implemented by children. This project will take place over a course of 10 months, and the program will be broken down by 5 8-week periods, with progress reports going home once a quarter. Outcomes will be determined by examining the participants' BMI at the start of the study and every 8 weeks that follow. BMI will be calculated by dividing weight in kilograms by height in meters and then dividing the answer by height again. T-tests will be used to help analyze the data that is collected. Additionally, demographic data will be collected in order to compare participant baselines and assess other factors that could be contributing to the participant's BMI. Once a quarter, progress reports will be created and sent home to every family. This progress report will entail that particular student's BMI, and then all of the participants' BMIs will be gathered on a spreadsheet and given to McFerrin Preparatory Academy administrators so that they can analyze them and evaluate the effectiveness of Get Fit. All patient identifiers will be excluded from this document. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and if you have any questions, please contact me at caitlin.orth@yahoo.com. Thank you.